Alright, this is going to be a video of this 42-inch Canarm brand Eclipse ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteer there, and I basically clean up and fix fans and lighting to receive better nation, make them more presentable and run better than they originally were. Now, this fan itself, the Canarm Eclipse, is probably one of the most common fans you'd see in Canada, at least around here anyways. There are quite a few of them I have seen. Also, get quite a few of them donated to the Restore as well. Anyway, Canarm itself is kind of like a budget brand of fans and lighting, or at least it turned into that. Used to be a lot better quality, but really cheapened on everything, and this fan, to be honest, is kind of flimsy. Anyway, I'll demonstrate it for you. Start with the light kit. See if that works. And I'm using two 60-watt equivalent energy-saving fluorescent bulbs, so it's pretty bright. Anyway, turn that off. Now we're going to turn the fan on and start with high speed. You may notice I put a black piece of tape on one of the blade brackets to indicate RPM. It's going to go maybe around 160 RPM. It's not the fastest fan in the world, but it does push a good amount of air because I did pitch the blades more than they originally were pitched. Alright, this is getting kind of shaky, so I'm going to switch to medium now. This goes maybe 120, 115 RPM. And then finally, for low speed, and I will be showing this with the light on to increase the frame rate, just so it doesn't look like a huge blur. It's going to go maybe 55 to 60 RPM, or somewhere in about that range. Alright, turn everything off, stop the moving blades here, and I'm going to talk about some general information on it. It did come with a pretty long 12-inch extension down rod. I did remove that and actually just flush mount the fan. By the way, flush mounting, if you don't know, is where the canopy, which is this part, secures directly to the motor housing. Just if anyone was wondering. Anyway, the reason I removed it is because, like I said, it's pretty long, and this is just temporarily mounted for testing purposes, and it would actually be way too low and I'd probably end up bumping into it. Alright, now I'm going to talk about some of the features. There are 5 reversible blades. One side is white, the other side is bleached oak. I much like the bleached oak side on this fan because it makes it look a lot less plain. That's what I'm using. It also came flipped down to this side anyway. Another thing is that the fan is in white finish. It's also available in brushed pewter, which I personally like a little better, but white isn't too bad, I guess. And finally, it does have quite a unique dome light kit. The way it kind of loops over like this. Canarm uses this on a few models, but other than that, really not too commonly seen. Now I'm going to talk about pros and cons. I like the fact that the fan does have some interesting features, like the reversible blades and the light kit, which by the way can be removed if you just unscrew it from the bottom here by removing this globe. It would leave this light kit pull chain, which would not have any function. It would be kind of useless, but you could still do that if you want to. Another thing that I kind of like about it is the fact that the blade brackets are in a C or half moon shape. This is actually quite unique, and I don't think Canarm even uses this on many of their fans, so just actually really interesting to see on fan of today. What I don't like, however, is the quality is definitely lacking. Really cheap, flimsy parts. Motor's loud, and even all the wiring is just not the best quality at all. So overall, maybe I have to give it 3 stars, barely, just because I don't particularly mind the look of it. But if you want a fan that's going to be reliable and perform really well, I would definitely look elsewhere. So not recommended in my opinion. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there's lots more to come. And tell me what you guys think of this fan. Comment box below.